Hello guys, this is Syed Muhammad Wakas. I'm here with another tutorial. In this video I will tell you guys how you can make a condensate drain connection for your mechanical equipment like FCUs and AHU. So let me select one of the machine over here and start making drain connection. So as you can see, there's a one connector over here. This is for condensate drain. So if I will select this symbol, it will start creating a pipe. So let's start creating a pipe over here. As you can see, it's not visible in the view. So let me cancel this one first, and you have to go to view tab. Under view you will find visibility graphics, or you can press VG from the keyboard as shortcut. So then here you have to go to filters, and this sanitary visibility you have to take this one, say apply, okay. Now we start creating a drain connection. Let me create a section for you over here in order to start a drain connection. If you will go over here, you can see a section. If you will select this one, you can create a section over here, and we can easily start making drain connection. Okay, let me adjust this one. If you double click this arrow, this section will open. Okay, here is the second flow. Change the visibility, this fine. And we can use this one to wireframe. Okay, so this is our drain connector. We can start making drain connection from here. Okay, you know, in drains we have to give slopes, so here you can find slopes. I want to give a slope down with a value of 1%. We give it the 100 mm. Okay, then slope off, I have to make a trap over here. Go down 100, and again slope down with the value of 1%, 100. Can move up, slope off with the value of 80 mm. Then again slope down with the value of 1%. Okay, now press escape to cancel the command. So here little plus button, you can make it D, and by selecting this D you will find end cap over here for cleaning purpose. You can do that. So our trap is done over here. So let's move back to our floor plan. We will just select this pipe, make a right click, draw a pipe. Make sure that slope down with the value of 1%. Okay, now we'll create a pipe over here, and we'll move our drain pipe to the nearest floor drain. As there's a toilet over here, so I will make this drain connection to the toilet. It will go to the floor drain later on. Okay, press escape twice to cancel the command. Same way we'll make a connection, drain connection for other FCU. So move here, open this section. Okay, again I will select this connector, start making a drain, slope down with the value of 1%, 100 mm, and slope off and down again with 100. Slope down with the value of 100 mm, slope off with the value of 80. Again slope down. Okay, so cancel the command. Now again select this elbow, convert into T, select this elbow, put an end cap over here. So trap is ready. Let's move back to the floor plan and select this pipe over here. Again start draw a pipe, make sure slope down is selected with the value of 1% and just connect this with the drain pipe. Okay, so just press modify to cancel the command. So now if I move back to my 3D view, it looks like this. Wait a bit. The system is too slow. Okay. So this is how you can make your drain connection for mechanical equipments like FCUs. In the same way you can do your condensate drain connection for air handling units. So let's move back to our floor plan. So this is how you can make your drain connection. In this video I will tell you guys about duct routing preferences. Actually it is important to set your duct routing preferences because it will help you to create the same geometry of the duct as you want. So let me start this one. First you have to go to under system tab, you will find this duct, or simply type DT from your keyboard with a shortcut. Okay, let me draw a duct from here, anywhere in the drawing, anywhere over here. Let me draw to show you. So from here let me draw a duct. Okay, like this and like this. Press escape once and draw a branch from here to here. Press escape once again and one more time press space. Okay, now if I select this elbow, you can see this a little plus sign over here. In order to convert into T, I can press this one. So just select this one, right click, draw a duct, one more branch over here like this. Okay, press escape twice to cancel the command. Okay, this is how we can draw a duct, but let me change the shape of the duct by editing the duct routing preferences. Again I'll go select duct. This time I'll go to edit type, from fittings, duct routing preferences, edit this one, and let me change this elbow. If you don't have any fitting, then you go under load family and then go to duct, and from fittings or rectangular or round, anywhere you can go there and select as many fittings as you want. So since I already loaded the families over there, so it's already there. So if I will select an elbow, this time if I want elbow to be like this one splitted metered elbow, okay, and preferred junction type, it will be tap. Okay, then first junction I want it to be beveled standard. Okay, second I want this Y curved standard, cross okay, transition okay, everything is okay. Just say okay and then okay one more time, hit apply, say okay. Okay, now I'm going to draw a duct one more time, and this time you will notice the shape of the duct will be changed because I changed the duct routing preferences. So one more time, from here to here, from here and here, press escape once, draw a branch from here to here, press escape twice to cancel the command. And now you can see that this takeoff over here is rectangular standard takeoff. Since I changed routing preferences, so it changed to be a beveled standard takeoff instead of this standard takeoff. Also, if you notice over here, the elbow is this radius 1.5 without any vanes, but over here if I will go and select this elbow is changed. This one is rectangular elbow, metered splitter, 1 splitter vane. Because I changed my routing preferences, that's why this elbow is changed. Or if I will select this plus sign over here in order to convert this into T, this will change to Y. Over here what happened, this T was like this, but over here convert into Y. So this depends on your duct routing preferences, how you want the geometry of your duct. So again right click and draw a duct from here to here. Press escape twice to finish the command. If you want to, if I will select this elbow and go over here property palette, if I will constrain this one, it will give me only one elbow which I select in my routing preferences. But if I uncheck this one, it will give me all other preferences which I can select over here. For example, instead of this 1 splitter, I will select 2 splitter. It will change to 2 splitter. Similarly, I can change to 3 splitter, whatever I want. For example, if I want to change this one to rectangular elbow, metered double thickness vanes, I can select this one, and this elbow will be changed to rectangular metered double thickness elbow. So sometimes you have space restriction, so this is very important thing for you to know. So you can change this elbow from long radius to a short radius, or rectangular to some other elbows. So this is how you can change your duct routing preferences. So I will tell you guys how you can find collision or interference between different like if FCU is colliding with any pipe, or air terminal is colliding with any flexible duct, or duct is colliding with this chill water pipe, we just need to find this collision and we can fix it. So in order to check this interference, you have to go to collaborate, and then here you will find interference check. So just click it, and here you got run interference check. So if I will run this interference, it will give me, or if any air terminal is colliding with any air terminal, or any duct accessory is colliding with any duct accessory, or like air terminal and duct is colliding with any air terminal, flex duct or mechanical equipment, or pipe is colliding with any duct fitting or air terminal or mechanical equipment. So this is how you can check interference in your project. So from here you select all, then click here, here select all, click here. So just select OK. It is checking for interference now. Now the message is displayed, no interference detected. So I don't have any interference here, so no problem. I will create one interference and I will show you how you can fix it. Let me move this air terminal over here, like this one, move it. Cancel this one, like this, move it from here to here. Okay, this is how. And okay, now let me run this interference check once again. Run interference check, select all, hit OK. Now you see the message displayed over here. I got an interference that flex duct is colliding with the pipe. If I select this one, it will highlight in the model with this orange color. You see, if I select this one, this supply is colliding, supply chilled water pipe is colliding this with flex duct. So I need to fix this one. Let's close it. So that's how you will get interference message if you have any interference in your project. So I will just move this one. I will select this one and then move it from here to select it, move it from here. Okay, now press escape. Once again I will run the interference and you will see this time interference. Now you have show last report message is also here. If you will select this one and just refresh it and see, your interference is fixed now. So this is how you can fix your interference inside your project. This is how you can fix in mechanical. And also if you will complete your mechanical project, and you can combine your file with the electrical, and you can check the coordination in between them. If any air terminal is colliding with any light fixture, you can fix it in the same way. Just go to collaborate, interference check, and you can run the interference. If you have any interference, it will display in the message. You can just click it, simply click it, and see at which area you have got interference, then fix it and refresh it, report or run the interference once again, so you can fix the interference. In this video I will tell you guys how you can hide elements of a particular system by filter. So first of all, what you have to do, you have to go to review tab, and review tab you will find visibility graphics, or you can type VG from the keyboard as shortcut, just like VG visibility graphics, and go to filter section over here. Let us create some filters to hide and unhide the elements of a particular system. So just move back to edit, new. Here you find different filters already there. So what we need in our project is we need mechanical supply, and then from the category what we want to include in this mechanical supply category, we need to include this air terminal and some duct accessories, duct fittings, duct insulation, duct lining, ducts and flex duct. Okay, then we have to filter rules. In this filter rules we have to specify, we want to specify that if we want to filter by classification, system classification, then we'll select over here system classification, that is equals to supply air. That means if we are going to filter mechanical supply that is equal to supply air, it will only visible the supply air, that the categories which are checked over here. Rest of the categories will be unhide in the view. Same way we do for return over here in the filters. Check the air terminals, the duct accessories, fittings, insulation, lining, ducts and flex ducts. Here same way classification equal to return air. Okay, what else we need to add over here is hydronic return. It's already there. We add the hydronic supply, it's not here. We make a new filter for this one. Just right click, say duplicate, and select this one and then rename it as mechanical supply. Hit OK. Then if I go for hydronic supply and move down to my categories, it should select my pipe accessories, fittings, pipe insulation, pipes. Okay, then filter by category. System classification contain hydronic or equals to system classification equals to hydronic supply. Same way I have to go over here, hydronic return. From the categories I just need to confirm that pipes are selected, pipe accessories, pipe fittings, pipe insulations, pipes, all of them are selected. Okay. Then filter roof, I have to filter system classification, that is contains hydronic return. Okay, that's what I need right now. Hit apply. Okay, so as you can see there's no filter added over here. So what I already created the filters, so just go to add button and add your filters, that is mechanical supply, return, hydronic supply, hydronic return. Okay. If I select all of these visible in the view, like mechanical supply, mechanical return, hydronic supply, and then say OK, it will show me all of these elements like which I have selected in the view in my visibility graphics area. So let's move back to our visibility graphics again, and let me show you to hide, how you can hide. For example, I want to see only mechanical supply in this view. I don't want to see mechanical return, hydronic return or hydronic supply. So I will uncheck visibility and hit apply and then OK. See, only the system related to mechanical supply is visible in this view. In the same way, if I go back to visibility graphics and I will go to filters and I will check, I want to show half ton of other system classification. So I will just check all of these, and I want to say half ton for return, half ton for hydronic return, and half ton for hydronic supply. So it will be half visible in the view. Apply. Okay. As you can see, because of half ton it's visible like this. If I remove the half ton, it will be in the same view as we have supply duct, supply system over here. Let's move back to visibility graphics, filters. If I uncheck half ton and hit apply and then say OK, now all of the elements are visible in this view because I did not apply any filter over here. All of them are visible. So this is how you can create your filters, and you can make the system visible in the view whatever you want. Either you want supply system, either you want mechanical return system, or hydronic supply or hydronic return. So this is how you can use filters to hide and unhide the elements. In this video I will tell you guys how you can hide and unhide the elements in your project. So let's start. For example, if I want to hide all of the ducts visible in the view, so what I need to do is just I need to select one of the duct piece over here and just right click, go to hide in the view either by element. If I go hide in the view by element, it will only hide this piece of duct. It will not hide the other pieces of duct in this visible in this view. So let me show you. If I select hide in the view by element, it will hide only this piece of duct. See, so as you can see that, so it hide only this piece of duct. And if you want to get this piece of duct back, you just need to go over there, reveal hidden elements. Just need to select this duct which was hidden. Just click it, right click this one, unhide in the view by element again. And if you need to go back to your ceiling plan, you just need to go over there and close reveal hidden elements. Okay, if you want to hide all of the duct pieces and fittings and accessories, duct accessories like VCDs in this view, so what you need to do is just need to select the whole area like this. After that, go to filters. Then what I need to hide over here is I need to hide my duct fittings, ducts and duct accessories. So let me uncheck mechanical equipment, pipe fittings, pipe weight link, spaces and views. Okay, what I want to hide is just check over here like duct accessories, duct fittings, ducts and flux duct. I will hide all of these elements. So select OK. After that, what I need to do, I will go under modify tab. You can find there's a bulb icon here. This is hide in the view. Just select this. You will find three things over here. If I select hide by category, it will hide all of the selected elements visible in the view. It will hide all of them. So let me select hide category. As you can see that all of the duct fitting and duct accessories are hidden in this view now. So this is how you can hide or unhide your elements in your view. So let me get all of the ducts, fittings, accessories back to you. So just go over there, reveal hidden elements once again. If you want to unhide them, again select the whole area like this, then go to filters, same way, uncheck air terminals, pipe, mechanical equipment, pipe, REVIT links, space tags, spaces and views. Apply. OK. So what you need to do next is you just go over here, modify tab, you will find reveal unhide category. Just select this one. Okay. Now all of the elements are unhide. If you want to close this one, you just need to go over there and close reveal hidden elements. You see everything is back into the view again. So this is how you can hide or unhide elements, or you can hide by category. In this tutorial I will explain you guys how we can create conditional formats and how we can do filters to identify some or sort some data. So let's move to project browser. Here we have created the schedules last time. We'll move to our duct schedule in order to do conditional formats. So this is the schedule we have created last time. So let's move to the property palette. Here you find formatting. Just click it and then move to any one of the area. For example, I want to move to friction. Here you can see conditional format. Just click it. I want to in the field I will select friction. Okay, I want to test the friction. That is we can test anyone between them. So I want to test that is greater than or equal to what we in our design case, what we said, friction should be less than 0.40 pascals per meter. So let us check 0.40 pascals per meter, that we are in the safe range. So let us select this color from here, should be red. So what it says is if friction is greater than or equal to 0.40 pascals per meter, it will identify the data into the schedule with the background color as red. So just say OK and say OK. So as we applied conditional format, and we can see in the friction column everything is in the white background. So that means we are in the good range, safe range. So we are good, no problem. So let me show you once again. Go to format, friction, conditional format. Okay, let me change this one to 0.32 pascals per meter. So I'm going to change this one and say OK. OK. Now you see here this friction is identified over here, 0.32 pascals per meter. Here it's more than or equal to 0.32 pascals per meter. It's identified in the red background color. Or if you want to identify this particular duct inside the model, then you just need to click this one, and over here in the modify schedule quantity tab you see this highlight in the model. Just click it, it will take you to model. See, this is the duct we are talking about. This has got friction more than 0.32 pascals per meter. So this is how you can identify your duct. So this is the duct I'm talking about. So by changing this duct width and height, you can change the friction rate. So this is how you can use your conditional formats. Let's move back to our duct schedule. And one thing more I want to explain in this tutorial, that is we'll go to schedule and you will find filter button over here. I want to filter one of the parameter over here. For example, I want to filter this flow that is equals to 349. I want only flow rate that is giving 349 liters per second and the associated parameters with the 349 liters per second. For example, duct area, pressure drop, friction associated with 349 liters per second. Okay, just say okay. Here we go. You see that 349 liters per second got area of 43.9 square feet. The pressure drop that much and friction is that much. Here we can also get the grand total of the area with that flow rate. So this is how we have to create our conditional formats and how we can filter our data.